Lawmakers in Annapolis are hearing from experts getting a lay of the land when it comes to Maryland's energy issues.
Yeah, it is one of many hearings this session that will inform bills they plan to debate. Fox 45's Jessica Babb was at that hearing and brings us what officials had to say.
During the hearing, they talked about several issues, including energy supply prices, infrastructure costs, how utility companies profit, and data centers.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the House Environment and Transportation Committee.
Back in session.
Of course, we are starting with what is probably the most important issue in this committee this year, which is energy.
The House Environment and Transportation Committee is getting the lay of the land, talking about Maryland's energy landscape.
We are truly in the middle of a national and regional crisis when it comes to the affordability.
Hearing from officials with the Maryland Public Service Commission.
Electricity side, pretty much all rates are up. Distribution, supply, and power, those have all been rising. Supply, though, has been the greatest increase.
And the Office of the People's Counsel, along with other state officials, explaining why your energy bills are going up.
The more recent July 2024 capacity market auction that drove up prices across the region by 800%.
And then there's delivery and distribution rates.
Maryland's gas utilities are spending about $750 million a year on long-lived gas infrastructure. More spending on infrastructure raises profits. It also means that with regulatory approval, utilities benefit from building infrastructure that may not be necessary or that can be deferred until later.
And don't forget about data centers.
Data centers are projected to add 12,000 megawatts of new electric demand by 2031. That is about the demand that has been built up in Maryland over more than a century. Maryland customers should not be paying the cost for data centers occurring in other states.
There is right now a big problem with respect to figuring out how many data centers are actually going to be in existence.
All of these issues leaving lawmakers looking for solutions.
Which do you think is contributing most to the increase in utilities? The distribution or the production?
The supply is the major cost driver right now for electricity.
I would disagree with that to some extent. If you just look at like one little point in time, you can sort of point to supply costs because they go up and down. But if you look at the trend over time, we think it's distribution costs.
Officials at the hearing today also spoke about how they're working to get new projects on the grid in the short term and long term, things like solar, natural gas, and even eventually nuclear. Now, this will just be one of the many energy hearings that are held in the coming days and weeks. And while no specific bills were discussed today, there will be many that are put forth in front of lawmakers this legislative session. In Annapolis, Jessica Babb, Fox 45 News.